हाय गाइस, नमस्ते, वेलकम टू AnkiNish क्रिएशंस। सो ये लास्ट वीक मैंने कोई वीडियो नहीं डाला, सॉरी अबाउट दैट। कोई मोटिवेशन नहीं मिल रहा था, इच्छा ही नहीं हो रही थी कुछ रिकॉर्ड करने की, कुछ शूट करने की, दैट्स व्हाई। बट नाउ आई एम बैक। और ये वीडियो के लिए ना मैंने पूरे 3 दिन लगाकर शूट किया है, आराम आराम से। बहुत इजी DIYs थे, लेकिन फिर भी जितना मुझे मन कर रहा था बस उतना ही शूट किया। So yeah, I'm really excited for this video. इस video में there is no tutorial kind of thing. So this video is about crafts and DIY kind of things which I wanted to try for so long, but I haven't tried it yet. So there are 3 kinds of craft ideas or DIY ideas which I am trying in this video. Let me know if you like this kind of video, क्योंकि मैं बहुत सारे ऐसे चीजें खरीदती तो रहती हूँ, बट वीडियो बनाने में पता नहीं क्यों इतना टाइम लग जाता है। तो ऐसी कोई सीरीज या ऐसा कोई पर्टिकुलर वीडियो बनाना हो ना जिसमें आई एम ट्राइंग डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ क्राफ्ट मटेरियल्स और टूल्स और सप्लाईज और DIY आइडियाज, तो मजा आएगा। सो इन दिस वीडियो आई एम trying 3 of DIY ideas which I wanted to try for so long. So yeah, now let's get started with the video. So first DIY craft which I wanted to try was this iron on beads craft. So I had this iron on वाले bead वाला board और ऐसे वाले beads कितने टाइम से मेरे पास थे, लेकिन मैं इनको कभी भी कुछ यूज ही नहीं कर रही थी। मैं हमेशा सोचती थी कि कुछ स्पेसिफिक DIY वीडियो बनाऊंगी जिसमें इनको रिलेटेड कुछ करूंगी, बट कभी कुछ हुआ ही नहीं। So yeah, today I'm trying on these. So I'll be making iron on beads वाले DIY use करके I'll be making fridge magnet. So yeah, let's see how it looks.
So I'm starting by placing this iron on beads on this iron on board in a particular pattern. I have chosen a very simple design of a watermelon slice and मुझे थोड़ी सी दिक्कत हो रही थी कि सेमी सर्कल कैसे बनाऊं, तो जैसे भी हो पाया I tried to do that and make it look like a watermelon slice. So थोड़े बहुत बीड्स हटाए फिर रखे और ऐसे करके ये स्लाइस बन गई। देन आई डिसाइडेड कि मैं एक और कुछ बनाती हूँ, तो फिर मैंने येलो और ऑरेंज और ग्रीन बीड्स की मदद से आई मेड वन पाइनएप्पल वाला छोटा सा डिज़ाइन। आई होप इट लुक्स लाइक अ पाइनएप्पल एंड वाटरमेलन, बट मैंने वो सोच के बनाया तो मुझे तो वही लग रहा है कि वो दोनों ही है। Once I am happy with the placement of my beads and the design, I'll place a parchment paper and I'll use a regular iron to iron on the beads like this so that that side of the beads will melt and stick to each other. मैंने पहले ये कभी ट्राई नहीं किया था, सो मुझे पता नहीं कितनी देर के लिए आयरन करना होता है। सो आई वाज जस्ट ट्राइंग एंड उसी समय आई वॉज डिसाइडिंग कि और आयरन करना है नहीं करना है। यू कैन सी थ्रू द पार्चमेंट पेपर लिटिल बिट के बीड्स आपस में अच्छे से स्टिक हुए हैं या नहीं हुए हैं। सो दैट्स व्हाट आई वॉज डूइंग एंड देन वंस आई रिमूव द पार्चमेंट पेपर आई कुड सी के पाइनएप्पल वन had sticked very nicely but watermelon one had not sticked very nicely yet, so I went on with the iron once more on that. Now I'll remove the parchment paper and let it cool slightly, and then I'll remove the design from the board, and I think it was okay at this point how it looks, but I still went one more time with iron by placing these pieces on a napkin. I placed a parchment paper on a napkin and then placed these pieces and then again parchment paper, and then I ironed it one more time. It was still okay. I was completely satisfied with the pineapple one, but I don't know, I wanted to iron more the watermelon one, and this time when I ironed it I got the two sides of this piece really flat, as you can see here. So you don't need to iron it that much. I think the last time I ironed it, it was completely fine, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. It's cute, it looks cute. Now we will attach magnet to both of this iron on beads pieces, and we can use this to stick it on a post-it note on the fridge or just like that on a fridge. I'm using Fevicryl fabric glue here to stick my magnets to these pieces, and it stuck very well with this glue. So I'll let the glue dry completely and then this fridge magnet will be ready to use. And this is how they work at the end. I really love them on the fridge and I hope you liked it too.
So the next DIY is this shrink plastic वाला DIY. So ये काफी पॉपुलर हुआ था थोड़े टाइम पहले, जिसमें प्लास्टिक को ओवन में रखो तो वैसे सिकुड़ सिकुड़ के छोटा सा हो जाता है और उससे हम पेंडेंट या की चेन कुछ भी बना सकते हैं. तो मैं अपने मेरे घर के पास में एक स्टोर है, वहाँ पे ऐसे ये मुझे श्रिंक प्लास्टिक वाला किट मिला था जिसमें ऑलरेडी ड्रॉन किए हुए डिजाइन थे. सो आई जस्ट हैव टू कलर इट एंड देन पुट इट इन द oven and see. So let's see how it turns out.
So there were two sides in this pieces, one was smooth and one was rough. So as per the instructions on the package, we have to color on the rough side and I'm using acrylic paint markers to color in this design because it is convenient to color using these markers and मेरे पास ज़्यादा color options नहीं है in markers के. So whatever I had in hand, I used those colors and painted on this design. For now, I'm just painting on two of these pieces because I don't know how they will turn out and I really want to see कि मैं कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं कर रही हूँ. अगर कुछ गलत हुआ तो then I can figure out something else, maybe use some different kind of paint or actual acrylic paint. So that's why I'm coloring in just two design and you can see मैंने already mess कर दिया उधर. I didn't wait the blue to dry completely and pink और blue दोनों mix हो गए थे, but later on I fixed it. So now I'm coloring in another design and then we'll put them in oven. I wanted to add some dots on this elephant pink painted area because it is too blank, so I'll let it dry completely and meanwhile I'll cut my peacock design so that when the elephant dries I can paint on it. Cutting this pieces was little bit difficult, I will say, because this plastic was thick and if थोड़ा सा भी jerk लगने से plastic was starting to break, थोड़ा टूटने लग रहा था, but I managed it. And after the elephant coloring has dried, I added some black dots on it and then I cut that one as well. Now for cutting the whole part on top of it, I am using my paper puncher. It is meant for paper but I thought I'll give it a try because cutting a hole this neatly with scissor it was not possible and the paper puncher worked well. So yeah, now they are ready to place it in the oven. I'll place them one by one. I'll not place them together because I don't want to take risk and mess both the design together. So yeah, I'll place the elephant first with at 250 degrees Celsius and I forgot to record the shrinking part of it, but I have recorded the shrinking part of peacock, so you will see now how it shrinks so quickly. In the instruction it has mentioned to keep it in the oven for 3 minutes, but I think it only took 45 seconds to shrink completely and it got laid flat after around 40-45 seconds. So I've watched few videos and they say that take it out when it is completely flat. So I took it out when it was completely flat and I let it cool down before touching it. So this is how they look. I don't know why on the glossy side there were some patches, as you can see. The rough side was okay but the glossy side was not looking good. I'll fix that in a bit. I'll try to fix that. And they turned out to be very sturdy. You can hear the noise now. So I took some nail paint remover on a cotton and tried to remove the patches and it removed the gloss all by itself and it was very plain like this. So I decided I will use some Fevicryl Mod Podge and a very soft bristle brush to apply Mod Podge on top of it so that the brush strokes are not visible. I thought it won't be visible and it turned out good as I thought. So I applied Mod Podge and I let it dry for a few hours and then this is how it will look. Now to make it as a key ring, I attach some jump ring to the key ring and attach those jump ring to the elephant and the peacock one, and now our cute little key rings are ready. Parin chose the peacock one to attach it to his school bag, so I'm really happy that he chose that one. And yeah, this is how both of them looks. I'm happy how it turned out. थोड़ा कुछ better हो सकता था. I'll try it again in future और देखूंगी शायद थोड़ी सी देर और oven में रख के अगर वो patch ना आए तो, but they are okay to try as a craft.
And now for the third and last DIY is I wanted to try this Decoupage glue which I got like 2 महीने हो गए होंगे, मुझे 2 महीने से ज़्यादा ही हो गए होंगे लाए हुए, बट मैंने उस ग्लू को कभी ट्राई नहीं किया. सो आई हैड वन वुडन बॉक्स जिस पे मैं कुछ कर रही थी बट वो अच्छे से टर्न आउट नहीं हुआ. सो आई डिसाइडेड लेट मी ट्राई अ डेकोपाज टेक्निक ऑन दिस वुडन बॉक्स. So let's get started with this DIY as well.
So to start with this, I applied a coat of white acrylic paint on top of this wooden box to give it a light base and to hide all this thing which I have done and it didn't turn out well. So yeah, this is how it looks after the white color has dried, and I have chosen this tissue paper to do the decoupage technique और मैं इनके कुछ bits and pieces use करूँगी. So मैंने ज़्यादा बार decoupage try नहीं किया, I think 1 या 2 बार ही किया है but with different glue. So this time I'm trying it with this proper decoupage glue and I took out the tissue paper. जैसे उनको layers में अलग करते हैं ना for decoupage, that's what I did, and I'm roughly tearing up the tissue piece like this. और मैंने दूसरे 2 पीसेस को उतना रफली टेयर नहीं किया. आई थॉट दे वुड हाइड बिहाइंड दिस रोजेस वन, बट आफ्टर अप्लाइंग द ग्लू यू विल बी एबल टू सी के हाइड नहीं करता है. वो नीचे से टेक्स्ट पूरा दिख रहा था, बट दैट्स ओके, इट्स द लर्निंग फॉर मी क्योंकि मैंने ज़्यादा बार ट्राई नहीं किया. सो आई एम जस्ट अप्लाइंग अ थिन लेयर ऑफ डेकोपाज एंड आई एम प्लेसिंग माई पेपर एज आई वॉन्टेड them to be, और फिर मैं एक बड़ा फ्लैट ब्रश यूज़ करके उसको अच्छे से चिपकाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ सो दैट देर आर लेस एयर बबल्स इन इट. क्योंकि कम्प्लीटली कुछ एयर बबल्स ना हो और बिल्कुल रिंकल फॉर्म ना हो, उसके लिए बहुत प्रैक्टिस की ज़रूरत होती है और उतनी प्रैक्टिस मुझे है नहीं अभी. सो या नाउ आई एम अप्लाइंग अदर पीसेस ऑफ पेपर एंड आई एम अप्लाइंग द रोज़ पीस ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट. सो आई एम हैप्पी विथ द प्लेसमेंट विद इट. बस मैंने पहले रियलाइज़ नहीं किया कि कैसे वो पेपर की एंडिंग अजीब सी दिखेगी. So now I am applying a layer of the glue on top of this to seal the paper very nicely. So this is the ending which I am talking about, but it looks good at the end. I'm happy with it, no complaints. But फ्यूचर में कभी ट्राई करूँगी तो आई हैव माई लर्निंग के पेपर को कैसे आप प्लेस करोगे और बाद में वो ट्रांसपेरेंट टाइप का इफेक्ट आता है. सो प्लेस इट अकॉर्डिंगली. So after the one layer of glue has dried, I applied another layer, and as you can see there were few wrinkles which appeared, but that's okay. I think I'm happy with it. मुझे और थोड़ी practice चाहिएगी to make it more neat and finished. Now I'm using my gold acrylic paint marker to give my decoupage a nice border to it, and then I'll apply a gota wala flower in this corner, and I'll also stick a round mirror on top of it, and this will complete the look of this box. I'll place a stone on top of it to stick it properly, and now this is ready. I think it looks so cute and it looks so retro and ekdam romantic type ka. So I think it would be good to give some gift in this gift box. So that's it. The third DIY craft which I wanted to try is done now. I hope you liked it.
So that's it for this video. I really hope you all liked it. Comment down below which DIY idea you like the most, and also let me know if you want to see videos like this where I try new crafts and like it's like a trying experimenting kind of a video. So let me know if you would like to see this kind of videos more, and like this video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already. Please let us reach to 50,000 subscribers as soon as possible. अब मैं नहीं रुकूंगी वीडियोस बनाने में, अब मस्त मस्त वीडियोस आएंगे पक्का. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Love and creative. Please subscribe. Bye.